Okay, so chat. Big E is honestly, I wouldn't say he's like one of my, I don't watch him enough to really be like one of my favorite content creators ever. But he's like one of my favorite people to hear insight from about like streaming and stuff. And I'll watch his streams from time to time. And he rocks heavy with Mike, period, formerly Mike Stud and Stevenson Ranch. So I love that dude. Anybody that's like that, I love it. Any YouTube frogs watching After the Fact, by the way, feel free to drop a like and a sub. Be greatly appreciated. Also, original video be linked at the top of the description, as well as Big E's channel. I highly recommend you go watch it before you watch this reaction here / discussion, whatever you want to call it, and watch some more of his content. He is a G. When YouTube frogs watching After the Fact, I talk too much. And yeah, I stream 3 days a week on Twitch. Feel free to stop by. Third link in the description. Someday you should just go to random chatters' Twitch channels and react to their clips without warning or telling them. That would actually be kind of fire. Okay, let's get into it, chat. It's only 5 minutes. So, but, you know, I'm a yapper and I have lots of thoughts on this.
Biggie, if you had to start from zero, which platform would you start on? 100% YouTube.
I was going to say YouTube without a doubt, dude. Also, his camera always looks so crispy. I think this is probably, if I had to guess, unless he's really cooking with lighting and stuff, he probably has a LUT on this. He might even have his camera set to S-Log, and then he put one of his LUTs on it. And looking at it, it looks like he has a diffuser on it. Sorry, some nerd stuff there to start off before we get into other nerd stuff.
A shadow of a doubt. It's ironic because I'm only live on Kick. It's just because my Kick is doing better than YouTube right now. My YouTube's in a bad place because I'm just trying so much random shit over there. I'm trying to navigate a different direction over.
That's so real. That is so real, dude. That is literally why I have 2 different channels, which by the way is like a helpful tip that I usually tell people is like have one channel that is your slop channel, which is the one that I've been working on a lot recently because it's been doing well. And then have like a main channel where you like do like really like high quality stuff that you're super proud of, at least for streamers and stuff.
Over there.
But Biggie, we watched a video the other day on stream where he was talking about it, and he was saying basically that like he's kind of tired of the old videos they used to make, so he's just trying to find what like makes him happy to make now, which is 100% valid. That's another thing. I think I said this earlier, right? Kind of like jokingly when we were playing Gartic Phone, but sometimes people will ask me like, hey, Chris, how do you stream long hours, right? Not that it's like anything particularly impressive, but some people kind of act like it is, right? Because sometimes, you know, right now, like I've been literally here live for like probably close to like 11 hours, even though we're doing the subathon and everything. But a lot of the times I will stream for like 8 to 12 hours at spurts just on a whim. I think it's just I do what I'd like to do, like what makes me happy. I know that some people like, you know, sometimes I'll do like reacts a lot and stuff and people don't like it, but sometimes I'm just like really enjoying doing reacts, or I'll be playing a game that maybe is not the most popular, but I really enjoy the game and I know that I can make it content on other platforms, you know? So yeah, that would be my piece of advice is like do things on stream that you somewhat are passionate about. Even, you know, it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be like so enthralled in it, you know? Like a game where you're like, I can't put this down, right? Because that might be too much of like, too locked in, or not. It might be perfect for what you're trying to do on stream, but find things that you like doing. Yeah, dude, maximum 5. Yeah, get so tired. Yeah, dude, I feel that 100%. That's how it was forever, dude. Like I would stream for like 2 hours. I'd be exhausted. I think it's like a stamina thing. You know, you have to build it up. So many hours streaming goes by like nothing when there's people to have convo with. Yeah, that too. That is also big. Is having somebody to talk to, which is good. I really know. I'm trying to think of like the best way. I think like literally the best way that you can get people to talk to in your chat is just tell your friends that you stream. And if you have some like real ones, they'll watch and talk to you. And then slowly you'll build up people. Like I was saying earlier too, another good way to build up people in your Twitch stream is by playing games with loyal fan base. Like I was saying, Fallout New Vegas was really helpful to get me from going like 2 to 3 viewers, which by the way, I started streaming on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which is also how I got viewers, which is also a game that at the time at least didn't have many people streaming the category. Still probably don't have many people streaming the category, but it was a game that I loved. So I was just like happy to play it on stream. But yeah, I played that and then like Fallout New Vegas and stuff like that. And then I'd play other stuff. I played like Payday 2. That's how I met my longtime friend Skippy. You know, I just realized we're getting low-key close to being homies for 10 years. Like low-key, like I met him in like 2018, right? But like it's creeping up, dude. It's creeping up, which is insane. Anyways, And also, maybe don't take advice from me because I have this is one of my best streams in a while. I have like 30 some viewers right now, but usually I average like 15. I've been doing this shit for like consistently for 5 years. So, maybe don't take your advice totally from me, but I promise I have at least some, theories of how to get you popping on Twitch. Or at least somewhat, and content creation as a whole.
And so I'm kind of standing against how I grew 100,000 subscribers over there, and my fucking channel's not liking it right now. And that's fair, man. That's completely fair. Gotta get.
I feel like you kind of have to teach the YouTube algorithm sometimes. And like my main thing on the Slop channel is I don't care if a video eats total shit. Like if a video gets 0 views, we're like, all right, GG, just go next. But like there's some videos that do like super well. I mean, at least for me personally, right? Like I have we're getting close to 1,600 subs. And some people, if a video gets 100 views at that level, they're gonna be like, that's horrible. That's a horrible performing video, right? But I'm not spending hundreds and hundreds of hours, or not hundreds of hours, but like tens of hours optimizing each video. I'm literally just like, yeah, that, like, I thought that was good. I thought that was like somewhat interesting gameplay, and I thought that I was funny throughout it. Okay, let me literally do a couple of chops and upload it to the channel. Like a video, there's a Star Wars Battlefront video. Star Wars Battlefront, like classic video that got like 100 views the other day. I was like, oh, that's sick. Sometimes there'll be videos that randomly get thousands of views, Like it doesn't, in my mind, it doesn't matter. It's all kind of feeding into build up a larger fan base that will watch some of your videos, and then some of them will even do something crazy and come over to a Twitch stream. But that's my thesis on why I use that channel. It's already been effective in the last like 2, we're in May, 3, I guess, months now of using it. Like I've already gotten more people over to the Twitch stream. So it's already successful for me. It's already worth my time. Plus I just like YouTube. So yeah. Especially because I'm currently playing through Ghost of Tsushima on lethal difficulty. I keep dying so much on stream, so I get fucking tired. Yeah, dude, that's so fair, bro. That is so fair. I'm carving a logo off my fave lighter. 2018 wasn't that long ago. Yeah, dude, it was only like 7 years ago. Gonna lurk for a bit. I'm listening, but I'm gonna do some extra hygiene than usual because I'm going to a furry concert and I cannot be the stinkiest in the room. Putting deodorant on instantly puts me in the middle. Yeah, I was about to say that puts you probably in the upper echelons already, dude. Good luck, Obi. Good luck. Thank you for the lurk, by the way. Appreciate it a ton.
Get shit going over there. But if I was to start over, if I started from zero, I would go exponentially hard on YouTube. Like
Yes.
if tomorrow I was like, I just want to, like, I still want to do content, but I want to be faceless and just go away and not have to like grow a brand, I would go to YouTube. I would grind the fuck out of YouTube.
Yes.
It's got one of the best algorithms in the world. Every tool that every website offers, YouTube has it. It's got shorts. The shorts feed is.
I was literally about to say this, dude. It literally is everything. You have long form videos. You have short form. They have literally a podcast tab now. You have a community tab. You have memberships once you get to a certain point. YouTube is so powerful. It also has such a big fucking user base. So it's not even so much about making. This is the other thing with my channel. I'm not trying to retention edit. I'm not trying to do that shit. I don't want to be a humongous YouTuber. Like, I say this all the time. Literally, like, my all-time goal is to have, like, a couple hundred concurrent viewers and, like, 100,000 subs on YouTube. Which is possible with pretty much any content you put up there, dude. Because there's just enough people on the website that like so many different types of content. It is amazing, dude. It's absolutely amazing. Also, sorry to pause again immediately. Here's another hack for anybody that wants to do YouTube stuff. If you upload short form, make sure that you put the, like, I forget what it is, like, whatever video, it's in your settings. The, like, basically you can feed short form videos. Here, I'll just pull up my YouTube channel really quickly. You can feed short form into long form. See this video? Kind of a dud. It's okay, dude. It's okay. We're moving on. I wasn't expecting it to do well. It was really just highlights from a stream. But anyways, like, you can go into your shorts here, go into your details, related video, and plug a long form video. You can do it with shorts too. Like, that's a way to get people, like, kind of hooked on your content. But for me, like, I have gotten hundreds of views, maybe thousands this month off of sending people from a short form into a long form video. And if you can get one or two of those people, like if you literally get like 3,000 from short form to long form views, and you get 2 or 3 of those people to like stick and like your content and watch like a portion of a long form video, then you're winning. It's worth it, dude.
Amazing. You get amazing money now from shorts. This is why I don't get how this delusional individual is saying that Twitch pays better than YouTube. People would say, yeah, dude,
I was literally saying that earlier. I was saying like if Twitch, for whatever reason, would ever like ban all political commentators off of Twitch, they would just end up making like the Twitch streamers would end up making more money on YouTube, because YouTube gives a higher split of memberships, and you can customize the memberships so much.
YouTube shorts don't pay well, right? Which was fair at a certain point in time, but I mean, even now, 500 guys, it's a 14-second short that I reshared. I didn't even make the fucking video. It's just a funny video of guys, of some old men ice skating or roller skating, and it made me $500. Brother, what? You're gonna tell me with a straight face that fucking Twitch is easier to make money? It was a 14.
Yes, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. By the way, that's crazy to claim that shit, dude. Yeah, without a doubt. Well, also the other thing is like YouTube shit. It lives on forever, bro. Like there's literally videos that I uploaded like over a year ago now at this point that still garner me at least like, I don't know, 50 cents a month, which is not a lot, right off the rip. But if you upload, you know, if you keep uploading videos and eventually you have a couple hundred videos, maybe 1,000 videos, well, that's a lot, but you know, if you're kind of doing the like React content creator route, right, that garner you, you know, 50 cents to $2 a month, and you continue to upload videos that do well, yeah, dude, it can be big. It can be big. And also, yeah, short form is now making a lot of money. I literally had a video that was like got limited ads but did like 30,000 views, and I want to say I made close to $5 on it, which again, like, it's nothing crazy, but I'm not going for I'm not looking to make a fuck ton of money. I literally just want to make enough money to pay my bills off of this shit, and seeing numbers like that makes me be like, oh yeah, that is literally that is a portion of my Spotify, you know, subscription or whatever. That's a part of my Google Drive. That's half of my Google Drive subscription that I use almost daily for content creation and my freelance work. Like, that's great, dude. That's amazing. And it's just me making a stupid joke about Oblivion. Like, what the fuck?
15-second fucking clip that I didn't even make. In what fucking world? No, you actually wouldn't. No, you actually wouldn't. So I actually have proof of that too, Ant. So I moved.
Wait, what did Ant say? Hold on. What did our boy Ant say? Where are they at here? Oh, if you live stream on YouTube with the same amount of viewers as Twitch, you would make more on Twitch. I would say no. Like, that's not proven for sure, because also the other thing with YouTube streaming is, in my opinion at least, the ads are less like invasive, so you can run more ads, right? And also it depends on the type of viewership that you have, but YouTube memberships, again, you get more money from them. They're customizable, and also they're like, I don't know, I think people, whenever they buy a YouTube membership, they're more ready for it to be reoccurring than a Twitch sub. Because in my mind, whenever somebody subs on Twitch, I'm just like, which is funny because I'm doing a subathon right now, but when somebody subs on Twitch, I'm like, yeah, that's gone next month. Like, no, like most people cancel those. I need to get back into YouTube. I've just been touching grass, you know. Oh, that's fair, bro. Maybe, but it's so much easier to get viewers on YouTube. That too. Well, that's the other thing, dude. Like with the YouTube Shorts thing, like in the video, like even videos, it pops up like the live. So if you have a video that goes in the algorithm, I was literally talking about this, like, since my videos usually hit the algorithm like a day or so later, I think I'm gonna like upload a bunch of videos like each day before I go live, because I usually go live Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. Like every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I'm literally gonna, like, I've been uploading like 3 videos a day, right? I think I'm gonna do like 5 or 6 those days, right? And then they'll roll in, hypothetically, because most of the time I multi-stream on YouTube whenever my internet isn't being shitty like it is today, right? It'll roll into that, right? And then you have more people join the YouTube stream. But yeah, dude, that is the thing. Like, also, if you just make your live stream compelling and you have like a theme for it and you can make a good thumbnail, then realistically that could also hit the algorithm. That's the other thing, is you have a crazy algorithm that is suggesting people to your stream, you know? Like the other day, one of my live streams got into the algorithm to suggest after a Germa video. I had like 70 viewers, not active. They were like probably just threw up because it was like a long ass Germa video. They probably just threw it on to fall asleep, and then they were there. I ran a couple of ads a couple of times. I literally made $5, or not $5. I think I made like $4 off of the live stream just because I ran ads a couple of times with like 70 viewers, you know? So YouTube is so powerful. Plus, yeah, I don't think that like I also just don't think that Twitch versus YouTube is a good comparison in any way, or like a good like way to think about things. I personally use them in two totally different aspects. Like YouTube, I kind of think is like kind of a back burner for live streaming, which maybe I'm doing it wrong, and I should be like really locked in on getting people on the YouTube live. It's just like personally for me, while I'm still like pretty locked in on Twitch and making content on Twitch is where then I upload it to YouTube, right? I still like usually I'm like, yeah, feel free to come over to the Twitch stream if you want to on the YouTube stream, because I know that it kind of has like a way to grasp people to like, it has a better sense of community. But I like YouTube, I don't know. I think trying to compare them in your brain like that is not a good way to, like, what's what I'm looking for here? Like, focus on both of them, I guess, because like you're gonna be like, well, I'm spending more time on Twitch, therefore I don't need to spend time on YouTube, which is not true. You need to use them for two different things, which is another piece of advice that I would say to anybody coming up or starting or just looking for advice on content creation. Don't just feed into one thing, which is my problem right now with YouTube. Is literally, I know my numbers are gonna go down because I'm spending less time uploading that because we're doing the subathon, right? So I know my numbers are going to go down, and that's going to have a horrible effect on my mental. So I need to like do other social media so that I have something that I can be like, that one's doing well this month. Awesome. But yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, I think a lot of people figure that out with TikTok almost getting banned there. Like so many people put a ton of eggs into one basket with that, and it's like not a smart move.
I was successfully full-time on Twitch. I was on Twitch for 7 years. Built a community over there, went to YouTube because I was tired of Twitch's updates. I made more streaming 2 to 3 days a week.
Oh, by the way, the other thing, Moist Critical did a video about this, right, that a lot of people saw. YouTube live streams, if you aren't using, copyrighted content, or like you use their little system to get rid of the copyrighted content, right, can then get you a ton of revenue after the fact too. Twitch literally with their VOD collection, or like their oh my god, what's it called? I'm trying to think of what they call it. Basically, the way that I used to make YouTube videos for the Slop channel is I would go in there and I'd cut them into segments and then I'd put them on Twitch. Twitch literally just shot that in the back of the head, and you used to be able to like watch it on, go to a Twitch page and then watch those, right? Or like, what they should have done is put them in the home feed and then ran ads on them like a YouTube video, and I could have made the money. But no, they were like, if you have more than 100 hours of this, you aren't allowed to make any more. You aren't allowed to make any more after this point. It was May 19th, which is so dumb. They're literally like, yeah, a way to make more money. We don't want it. You know what? We need to focus in on our mobile app, making it more shitty, and trying to do a TikTok competitor that is more ass than a TikTok competitor, like way worse, like the worst short form competitor in the entire space. That's where we need to put our eggs. God forbid we even use our shitty recommendation algorithm and put it on individual videos that streamers have taken time to take clips or to make segments from their stream. God forbid we do that. God forbid we literally just plug and play this shit and make ourselves more money. We have to try and compete with TikTok on our platform that is the most long form content there is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get the brain rot motherfuckers over here to watch a couple of clips and then watch a Twitch stream on their phone. And then when they get an ad, they're going to close the app. Oh, yeah, that will make our platform grow.
On YouTube, with the same amount of viewers than I made on Twitch. You have been misled. So I'm going to give you some facts.
Yes.
Here's facts.
Yes.
Twitch is the worst in terms of if you actually go to every single platform, and there's plenty of data out there. You go to every fucking platform and you look at splits, you look at the ad splits, you look at the eyes and potential in terms of cuts, everything.
And don't get me wrong, again, like, honestly, my main focus is low-key, like, Twitch, right? Or, like, I guess you could say high-key. Yo, what's up, pal? How's it going, homie? Welcome in. Don't get me wrong though, like my main focus is Twitch still, but he's 100% right. And that's like, I kind of had like a third eye opening moment the other day. Is like, this YouTube channel is doing really well. Like it is blowing past any expectation I had for it when I started uploading to it again. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever. I don't like care, whatever. I'm just gonna upload what I think is good, and I'm gonna like do some stupid reacts and whatever, right? It's doing so much better, and I'm like, wait, I could, like, why am I so set on this idea, like, in my head, like, this image of myself that I'm a Twitch streamer? I think the thing that I have set in my head is I'm a content creator, and I really like interacting with my community. I like it. I can put a little bit more eggs. I know I'm contradicting myself very much, but I can put more eggs in the YouTube basket. Like, I should just focus on making long form content that does really well there. Yeah, Felix, I think, like, if you were thinking, if you know, wanting to be a YouTuber / streamer a long time ago, and you're debating stream, dude. There's literally, like, nothing wrong can happen from streaming. Well, I mean, I guess, you know, you could have some, like, dead-ass hardcore hater, like, worst comes to worst, but, like, trust me, the highs of streaming and, like, finding things that you like and, like, entertaining people, if that's, like, something that you genuinely like doing, will outweigh that, like, 100 to 1, bro. Trust. Yo, pal, how's it going though, homie? Are you just waking up, about to go to sleep? I know you're different. You're in a different time zone, or like a totally different part of the world than me. But welcome in, homie. Thanks for stopping back in again. But yeah, dude. Twitch, again, has a great sense of community. It's awesome. That's one of my favorite things about it. Like, people are like so incentivized to like come hang out, and it feels like a group, right? Like a group of friends almost hanging out, especially when you're not like thousands of viewers. Even when you are thousands of viewers, it kind of feels like that, right? And people are more likely, realistically, like, who know Twitch culture, to spend more money on you, right? Grab a sub, gift bits, you know, a whole nine, right? But I think if you want to do YouTube and you want to do streaming and content like that, there's ways to do it, like Patreon. I literally have been so locked in on Patreon. By the way, chat, if anybody's interested at all, also any YouTube progs watching this, after the fact, if anybody's made it even this far, this video, you know, realistically could get 2 views, but if you made it this far, it'll be the like 4th link in the description, I think. Patreon, super locked in, dude. You can make a Discord server, right? Like shit like that. It can recreate these things if you don't want to spend time on Twitch. But again, I think Twitch can be good. I just don't think you should ever put all your eggs in the basket of Twitch. As somebody that has done this before, literally multiple times, like literally 2020/2021, I had a boom on Among Us and shit like that. If I had been making content the way that I did now on YouTube, I guarantee you, I could have made more money, and also it would have been like more sustainable. I probably would have at least a couple of extra viewers at this point, or had more knowledge on this type of shit. The beginning of 2023, I was playing fucking Roblox Doors. I was basically using it as just chatting, and I would just die, and then I'd just be chatting and talking to people, right? Again, if I've been doing YouTube stuff like I'm doing now, and it took me till early 2024 to really start to figure out this like YouTube thing and kind of like how to utilize it, and I'm still learning about it a lot. But yeah, that's the other thing, is like, don't let people tell you what is and isn't like good content. Like, for a while I thought that every video had to like be cut up really well and tell a story and whatever. No, dude, like, if you're passionate about the type of video that you're making, like if you like making let's plays or like playing through horror games, like it might take a while for that to hit the algorithm and work well for you. But there are people out there that do like that shit. And if you just keep working on getting better and being more entertaining and shit, then you'll get there, dude. Like, it's been the main thing that I've been focused on recently, is either having something insightful to say or saying something funny and trying to be funny. Like, I've literally just been watching a shit ton of stand-up comedians and like crowd work and shit like that to try and get better at being more entertaining and more funny for whoever might be watching the video. Because I don't want, even if it's somebody's watching a VOD, I don't want them to be like, okay, this is boring. Like, I want people to like feel engaged, which I'm kind of doing a bad job of right now, because I'm like adding to this conversation, but also I'm kind of giving it monotonely, which is a problem that I have whenever we do a couple of reacts back to back. So maybe I need to stop doing that. Maybe I need to do like react, game, react, game, react, game. Maybe that's the new format for ChristainTG92 streams. Anyways, let's continue, dude.
Everything. If you go down and look at every platform, Twitch is the bottom.
Yeah.
You're articulating Twitch is the best. Twitch is literally the worst. Not by opinion, not me being a hater, by fact. You get the worst cuts. You get the worst sub cuts. It takes you longer to get into the system. Ad revenue that you get, night and day difference. It's not even comparable. You don't make ads on your VODs. You make ads on your VODs on YouTube.
Yes.
Not even fucking comparable, brother. You're just lost. You don't have any experience on it. And that's fine. But like, don't go around spewing some fucking stupid shit, because unfortunately there are some people on the internet that like will actually believe you. And you're just creating worse information. Because it used to be shorts made dog shit money. It's only been in like the last how long has it been? Like maybe 6 months that they started. I can't believe that Epic LBPT here said 6 million views on YouTube Shorts only made me $150. What is that, euros? 150 euros? Dude, that is still, bro, if you told somebody on TikTok that in like 2020, 2021, 2022, they would be like, fuck you. The fuck? If you told somebody on Instagram Reels that shit now, they'd be like, fuck you, dude. That is incredible for short form. Literally the only way in my, like at least that I know of right now off the top of my head that you can make more money off of that on short form is making money on TikTok Shop. I don't know Kick at all that well, but it certainly has a bad reputation. Oh yeah, maybe Twitch is the worst, but I would rather support Twitch than Kick. Yeah, I think really the only way that you could say Kick is better is the ad split. Or if you're like, you know, I think they like kind of wanted to be like, you know, we're the bad boys. We let everyone who got banned on our platform, but then they just got a bunch of shitty ass IRL streamers and Aiden Ross over there. And then you have like a couple of good there's somebody I follow on Instagram, I'm forgetting their name, but they stream on Kick. I'm like, oh yeah, this looks like a cool person. Or like Biggie over here. Like you have a couple seeping through the cracks that are like actually like good streamers on Kick. But yeah, like they definitely have like an identity kind of issue right now, in my opinion. But to be fair, I haven't spent much time on Kick. So, I mean, I did try and stream on Kick for a while there. Literally for like, well, not a while, sorry. Like 2 or 3 months in 2024, I was like, or not 2024, middle of 2023, I was like, yeah, I'm going to try Kick because I have a good split. I think it could go well, possibly. And then it kind of just turned into a cesspool there after a while. Kick only happened because of game. Literally, dude, Kick is like Vegas of streaming. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good, honestly, a good comparison. And I know they have the thing where you can like disable, like if you don't see gambling or, you know, pools and hot tubs or whatever, you can do that. And that's awesome, dude. Or not again. Sorry. Let me just say this. If there's competitors for Twitch, I am all for it, dude. I'm all for it. You know, make them actually work hard to keep their viewership. I think just Kick has kind of an identity crisis and they're trying to figure shit out, you know, as they go. They kind of got off on a iffy foot. Or like an okay foot, and then it got iffy after a while. Started making money. I mean, regardless, here should be your real thing, is how to make money everywhere. That's how you really become successful.
Yes.
In this shit. You don't become successful by saying...
Which I'm still trying to do it myself. I'm trying to learn this skill a lot.
Twitch is fucking king. And I'm just only going to be on Twitch. You make money because you're like, all right, I'm going to be on Twitch and I'll make $1,000 there a month. You know what? I'm going to upload YouTube Shorts and I'll make $1,000 there a month. You know what? I'm going to multi-stream to Kick and I'll make $1,000 there a month. And next thing you know, you're doing the same shit, but you open up your horizons, and instead of making $1,000 a month because you're just so closed-minded, now you're tripling that just because you opened up the other doors. So you say start on YouTube. I guess the next question is, when would you move to another platform? Well, I would do exactly like...
also, dude, yeah, literally the clip function on Twitch at this point is so free if you aren't doing it. Like, literally, I do this all the time, and I haven't been doing this because we've been on the subathon. This gentleman, this is Big E here. Actually, I forgot to do this here. Let me give you guys a link to this video if you want to check it out and tap in. Yeah, this is like some of the best content creation advice. At least like even just get ideas ruminating in my mind is Big E right here. What was I gonna? Oh my god, what was I about to? Oh right here, the clips. Literally, you'll see me every now and then hit the stream deck where I'll clip something, but you can literally go in here. I'm not gonna do all of it right now. Also, Chrome, hello, Chrome, please, Chrome. I have like 20 tabs open right now. You can go in here, click the little edit button. Sure, now this isn't perfect, you know, whatever. But you can go in here, you can select where the fuck you want it to be. You make yourself a little, you know, right here. And then once you have it done, I'm not going to save that. You just click share, and then you can hook it up to your YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. But specifically YouTube, dude. Just upload it. Bro, I made like 30 $20-ish this month off of just doing that, man. It's such a godsend for a quick edit. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. There's a button specifically to create clips. Yeah, on a stream deck. Yeah, you gotta log in and everything. But yeah. Then you spot Omega Mart, the 1 in a million great kick streamer. Yeah, I like really would like to find some good kick streamers. It's just like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, let me be so 100% honest. My attention span, there's very few streamers that can hold my attention. It's like, for me, it's like Squeaks, Will Neff. Even Will Neff is kind of iffy sometimes. Atrioc, Seer. That's pretty much it. So like anybody, like it's hard for me to go to Kick and like find people that are like quote unquote like interesting to watch. Like Biggie is probably the only one that I would go on Twitch and genuinely just sit there and watch. Actually making me think about this. Yo, let's fucking go, bro. Oh, chat, sorry, not to plug the Patreon again, and I am going to do this at some point just as a whole, but I want to edit it well. I have a very rough version dropping on the Patreon. I'll probably make this, honestly, at some point as well, just free for members there, any free memberships, so feel free to grab if you feel like making a Patreon account and sign up for a free membership. But in the next, like, 20 days, somewhere in there, I forget exactly where I scheduled it, is my full, like, here is how I am strategizing to grow, and it's like basically all my tips and tricks on Twitch streaming and how to grow, at least like that I could think of off the top of my head that night. There's a magician guy I watched on Instagram that streams on Kick, but I'm never thinking about him when he's live, but I love watching his final videos. See, he's good at making content on other platforms. I'm sure he's making some money on Instagram of some kind, or like is, routing people into somewhere to make him money. I have no good clips on my channel. Yo, you'll get there, bro. You'll get there. Honestly, again, I like, there are so many air balls that I clipped that I'm like watching back later. I'm like, why the fuck did I clip this? But, you'll hit one eventually. You'll hit a couple. I'll just be making stupid jokes and then clipping them. Even if I'm like, this doesn't really like what does this matter? This is not really anything of substance. I'm like, fuck it, dude. Somebody on YouTube Shorts is going to think this is funny. Or they're going to hate it, and then they'll go through and they'll watch a couple more of my videos and dislike them, and then I'll get more engagement, Somebody's like, dude, what the fuck? I just got kicked in the balls by that guy reacting to some fucking stupid thing in a video game, right? Whatever, get upset, whatever, dude. You're playing into my algorithm, or you're playing into the algorithm for me. My most popular one is, and that's my opinion on why I upload. You don't have to follow that, by the way, to be successful or garner a following or anything. Maybe that's hurting me, and maybe eventually I'll be like, yeah, guys, I only upload the best shit on my shorts feed. But now I'm just like, yo, this made me giggle or smirk or like it's like funny out of context. I'm gonna upload it, dude. My most popular one is accidentally saying someone should hang themselves out of context. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, they definitely got a couple of those on this channel, though. I'm not gonna lie. If you go through my clips, oh yeah.
I think what Scheme said, and I just multicast. There's just no reason not to multicast, guys.
That is true.
Like what's the reason?
Especially because there's so many free ways to do it now. Like if you have fast enough internet, like I use Atrium right now. That's what I'm using. I think there's probably a decent amount of new multi-streaming. Before there wasn't many people making multi-streaming shit because Twitch, it was like technically like against TOS to multi-stream. But since they made that thing that you could do, which was a good move, by the way, Twitch every now and then, now that they have Dan Clancy, every now and then there's like a good move that they make instead of what's his name that literally was not even attached to Twitch at all and just let that shit die. Or not die, but go downhill, right? Dan Clancy, love or hate him, every now and then, him and the team, they have something good. Every now and then, dude. In my opinion, at least. I don't know. I think the multi-streaming thing is a good call. I think even though that the clips now are a thing because of them trying to make TikTok slop on their platform, I do think that them innovating and making that so easy so you can share it right to YouTube and stuff, and TikTok and Instagram is great. I think it's amazing. Darth Vader, in the instance where telling someone to hang themselves is actually telling them that you expect them to be competent at the game, could you tell me to hang myself?
Not to. Eventually, even I would like to multi-stream, man. I want to bring this vibe and this conversation to you.
Yo, wait, before I get wait, I'm on border here so far. Loyalty to a platform isn't a thing. They aren't going to pay you more for staying there unless you on contract, right? Yes, dude. Yes.
Because I can monetize it so well there. Loyalty to the platform isn't a thing. They aren't going to pay you more for just staying there unless you're on contract, right? Correct. I mean, even Kick doesn't have. Dude, I yap about Kick a lot. They don't even have. They're within every right to be like, fuck that guy. I actually don't think some of the higher ups even like me here because there's just like I'm just bullish about some silly things, I guess. But like I think it's silly.
I was going to say no. I think Big E, even though he's been like associated with Kick and like worked with Kick and shit, he doesn't hold back from saying what he really believes about the platform, and I really respect that, you know? I think that's a good thing.
I think it's silly that we still have like basic issues here. It doesn't make sense to me. Like how does chat just stop working? Like how do like streams just go down? Like it just doesn't, I'm just so confused how it's still a thing. You know what I mean? And that's like me, you know, it's my ignorant brain. You know, I don't know a lot about development and shit, but to me, I'm like, the most basic thing needs to work here. Just being live and the chat working. Oh yeah, we got YouTube Shorts hater, Epic LBP time. My most viewed YouTube short is 64 million views. It made €137. Video was posted in August 2021. Yeah, I don't know if he's like replying to something here, but yeah, that was before YouTube. Like I was uploading YouTube Shorts a decent amount at that time. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think. What was I doing? Yeah, they didn't. There wasn't really an ad revenue program. I don't think, or that was like right when it got started. That was not when ad rev was at all good for YouTube Shorts. If it was even a thing, I don't even know if it was a thing at that point. Dude, YouTube Shorts 64 million. Oh my god, dude, brother! If you got a 64 million viewed short in 2025,
yeah, there we go.
That shit would make a few $1,000s. That shit. How does mobile renewed sub money just vanish? Like, it's like these are just silly little things. Silly little things, man.
Real. Real, dude. Yo, shout out Biggie, dude. We got any yappers in here thinking about this? Bro, I haven't been subscribed for long, but ever since I found your content, I love it. Love this. Keep this up. You're doing amazing. Oh my god, bro. Y'all motherfuckers putting TS instead of this is crazy to me. I noticed you're trying to pivot the content a bit. I try that too. YouTube communities love niche channels. Your niche, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you feel about it, is live streaming and content creation. Motivation, insight. It's like if vidIQ or TubeBuddy started making videos on how to fix your car. Lol. Love your videos. All the same, dude. Let's go, YouTube creators. I have no idea who you are, but because YouTube recommended you to me and I just watched the whole video, like and subscribe probably proves your point. Yes, sir. YouTube, TikTok. Then send people to Twitch or Kick. The last one I'm struggling to push people to. Yeah, dude, it's honestly so fucking hard. Even like I feel like I make personality driven content and like some of them do well. Like literally the fucking video of me doing just chatting, like one of the best just chattings that I felt like I had, where I felt like I was at least somewhat funny, and like it is fully just me bouncing off of chat, making jokes, like whatever. Like that is probably the best, like just straight up advertisement to come to a Twitch stream. As like almost 150 views, not a single person has come over to Twitch from that, at least that I know of, right? Baby no money reactions though, those have been going well. But my also chat, I'll catch up with you guys 1 second. I'm sorry, I don't mean to ignore you guys, but I'm just kind of trying to conclude on this video here so then we can get into Fat Cry 5. My bit of warning to any like content, like streamers that want to do like sort of like react content or whatever, or at least dabble in it. Be careful not to upload too many music reactions. I've seen so many channels where I'm like, why the fuck does this person have like, you know, 30 to 50 to 100,000 subscribers and their videos consistently get like 50 to 100 views? Like literally every one of them consistently, like there's not one outlier. Like in my channel, if you look at my channel right now, there's a couple outliers, right? There's like a couple of videos with like 1,000 views or like 500 views or whatever, right? And then there'll be some that have like fucking 5 or 10 or whatever. But it's because they mostly built off the backs of music reactions. So utilize your music reactions well. React to people that you think fit your brand or like your favorite artists. Like me, Baby No Money. I feel like kind of like the people that like Baby No Money probably will fuck with your boy. So that's why I'd be doing Baby No Money reacts. Also, shout out Baby No Money because the last react I did, he like turned off all of the like ad claim or whatever. So I got 100% of the revenue from it. Shout out. Absolute G. If I knew that, I would have dragged it out another like minute and got to the 8-minute mark. But you know, we live and we learn. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I love Baby No Money. I'll do a react. Maybe one person will come over to my Twitch stream. Got a little extra bread from it. Shout out Baby No Money, dude. Shout out. Not gonna lie, I hate the fact I can't stop watching YouTube shorts. Dude, it is actually dangerous in there. I'm not gonna lie. Myself, I'm not usually one to get like fully caught by algorithm unless it's fucking Twitter. I don't know what it is about Twitter, but I can just get caught in that. Maybe it's just because like I keep seeing shit that pisses me off. So I'm like, well, maybe there'll be something happy in here, and then it pisses me off even more. But yeah, dude, YouTube Shorts is dangerous. But yeah, what a G. Shout out Big E again, dude.